Have you ever noticed your legs feeling weaker or less steady than before? Maybe you worry about slipping in the kitchen or losing your balance when walking around the house. I've been there too, and I know how scary that can feel. But today, I want to share some simple, everyday foods that helped me get stronger legs and better balance, so I can keep moving safely and confidently. In this video, we'll talk about real, easy-to-find foods that support strong muscles, healthy bones, and steady feet, all backed by science and perfect for us seniors. No fancy diets or expensive ingredients, just practical tips you can start using right away to protect yourself from falls and stay independent longer. If you felt tired, shaky, or just a little worried about falling, this video is made for you. Stay with me, and by the end, you'll have a simple plan to help your legs feel stronger and your steps more sure, so you can enjoy every day without fear. Subscribe to this channel because we post videos every day with simple and helpful tips to help you take better care of your legs and feet as you get older. And please give this video a like. When I started feeling those little cramps in my legs at night, I thought it was just part of getting older. But then they got stronger, my muscles felt tight, and sometimes I couldn't even sleep because the pain would wake me up. That's when I started reading about magnesium. It turns out low magnesium can cause muscle cramps and weakness, especially in older folks like us. So I decided to give it a try, naturally, through food. I began adding more spinach and pumpkin seeds to my meals. I'd toss a handful of pumpkin seeds into my oatmeal or yogurt, and I'd cook some leafy greens with garlic for dinner. It didn't take long to notice the difference. After about 2 weeks, the cramps were lighter, and my legs felt steadier. I could walk around the house without that wobbly feeling, and I started sleeping better. One of my favorite things now is having a small handful of almonds in the afternoon. They're tasty and full of magnesium. Sometimes I even enjoy a little dark chocolate, which has magnesium too. I still take my regular medications, of course, but these food changes made a real difference. And it feels good knowing I'm helping my body in a natural way. I always tell my friends, especially those who complain about leg pain, to look at what they're eating. Our bodies need a little extra help as we age, and magnesium is one of those things that often gets low without us knowing. We don't absorb it as well as we used to, and some medications can make it even harder for our bodies to keep enough. Of course, I'm no doctor, and everyone should talk to theirs before making changes. But from one senior to another, I can tell you, adding magnesium-rich foods helped me a lot. I feel stronger, more balanced, And I don't worry as much about falling. If you haven't tried it yet, maybe it's time to give your legs a little love from the inside out. When I turned 70, I started noticing I was losing strength in my legs. Just climbing a few steps would leave me breathless, and I didn't have the energy I used to. That's when my grandson, who studies nutrition, told me I might not be getting enough protein. I always thought protein was something only bodybuilders worried about, but he explained how important it is for seniors like me, especially to keep our muscles strong. So I began making small changes. I added an egg to my breakfast every morning, and sometimes a little Greek yogurt with fruit. For lunch or dinner, I'd include beans, chicken, or fish, nothing fancy, just what I had on hand. Within a few weeks, I started to feel a difference. My legs didn't feel as heavy, and I wasn't getting as tired during the day. Even walking from the living room to the mailbox felt easier. One thing I learned is that as we age, we naturally lose muscle. It's called sarcopenia, but getting enough protein can slow that down, and you don't need to eat a huge steak or anything like that. Just spread small portions of protein through the day. I usually have something with protein at every meal now, even if it's just a slice of cheese or a few nuts. Of course, it's important to keep moving too. The food gives your muscles what they need, but gentle walks or a bit of stretching helps keep everything working well. I also drink a little more water now. It helps with digestion and makes me feel more energized when I eat protein-rich foods. Every person is different, so always check with your doctor. But I can tell you from experience, don't underestimate the power of a little protein. It gave me back the strength in my legs and helped me feel like myself again. If you're feeling weak or unsteady, take a look at what's on your plate. Sometimes the smallest things make the biggest difference. I remember the day my doctor told me I was low in vitamin D, I thought. But I sit by the window every morning. What I didn't know was that as we age, our skin doesn't absorb vitamin D from the sun like it used to. And without enough vitamin D, our bodies can't properly use the calcium we get from food. That's a big deal, especially when it comes to keeping our bones strong and avoiding falls dot after that visit. I started being more careful about what I eat. I began drinking a glass of fortified milk every day and adding leafy greens like collard greens or kale to my dinners. I also enjoy a bit of cheese in my omelets or sandwiches. My doctor also said that salmon is excellent. It has both vitamin D and calcium. So, once a week, I treat myself to a nice piece of baked salmon with some veggies on the side. I noticed over time that my legs felt more stable. I didn't have that shaky feeling when getting out of bed or going down the steps. And when I had to walk longer distances, like around the grocery store, I felt more confident. That peace of mind is priceless when you're trying to stay independent. I've also learned that certain medicines can make it harder for our bodies to absorb calcium, and that makes it even more important to get enough from food. I still take supplements if my doctor says I need them, but I try to get most of what I need from real, whole foods. It just feels more natural to me that if your legs feel weak, or if you've been told your bones are thinning, take a look at how much calcium and vitamin D you're getting each day. You might be surprised how much better you feel with just a few small changes. It worked for me, and I feel stronger, steadier, and safer because of it. A few years ago, I started waking up feeling stiff, not just sore, but like my legs were rusted shut. I thought it was just part of aging, but the stiffness made it harder to move, and that scared me. Then a neighbor told me about omega-3 South. I'd heard the term before, but I didn't know they could help with joint pain and muscle inflammation. That's when I started doing some research and making small changes. I began adding more foods with omega-3 South to my meals, like walnuts and ground flax seeds. I sprinkle flax seeds on my morning cereal or mix them into my yogurt. And I try to eat salmon or sardines once or twice a week. They're not only tasty, but full of healthy fats that help reduce inflammation in the body. After a few weeks, I noticed that getting out of bed was a little easier. I didn't feel as tight in the legs or as achy after sitting for a while. The best part, my legs didn't feel as tired when walking around the house or going up the stairs. I felt more flexible, and that made me feel younger in a way. I even started taking short walks after dinner again, something I had stopped doing because of the discomfort. Omega-3 South are also good for the heart and brain, which is a big plus for U.S. seniors. I've learned that keeping inflammation low helps not only with movement, but also with energy and mood. I didn't expect that. I just wanted my legs to hurt less, but I feel better all around now. So if you're feeling stiff, or if your legs ache more than they used to, it might be time to look at your plate. Add a little salmon here, some flax or walnuts there, and give it a few weeks. It worked for me, and I'm so glad I gave it a try before things got worse. When I first started learning about keeping my bones strong, I didn't realize how important calcium and vitamin D really are. These two work like best friends. Calcium builds the strength of our bones, and vitamin D helps our bodies soak it all in. Without enough vitamin D, it's like pouring water into a dry sponge. It just doesn't stick. So I always try to include foods like cheese, leafy greens, and a bit of salmon in my meals because they have both these nutrients. I remember my doctor telling me that as we get older, our bones can get fragile, and that makes any fall more dangerous. That scared me at first, but then I learned that eating these foods regularly can really help keep our bones tough. I even enjoy a glass of fortified milk in the morning, and it feels good knowing I'm doing something simple that can protect me. Sometimes people forget how sunshine plays a role too. Just a little time outside helps our skin make vitamin D naturally. Of course, I always wear a hat and don't stay too long in the sun. But that bit of fresh air and light really helps my body use the calcium from my food better. One thing I noticed is that it's not just about taking supplements. It's about the balance of food and lifestyle. If you eat well and keep moving gently, your bones stay stronger than you might expect. I like to take short walks and do some light stretches, which, combined with my diet, makes me feel steadier on my feet. So, my advice to you, dear friends, is to focus on those calcium-rich foods and make sure you get enough vitamin D, whether from your meals or a bit of sunlight. It's a natural way to help keep your bones strong, so you can keep enjoying the things you love without fear of falls. Remember, these tips come from my own journey and the doctors I trust. But always check with your healthcare provider too. You know, as I got older, I started feeling more stiffness and aches in my joints and muscles. At first, I thought it was just part of getting old. But then I learned about omega 3 fatty acids and how they can help reduce inflammation. It was a bit of a surprise for me. Foods like walnuts, flax seeds, and fatty fish such as salmon or sardines are packed with these good fats that help ease that stiffness and pain. I remember my granddaughter telling me to try eating salmon a couple of times a week, and honestly, it made a difference. I felt less soreness after my daily walks and even noticed I could move a bit easier. When I got up from my chair, it's not magic, but these omega 3 South really do help your muscles and joints feel more comfortable. Doctors say that inflammation in our bodies can make movement harder, and for us seniors, that can increase the risk of falls. So, adding omega 3 rich foods is a smart way to fight back gently and naturally. I also like to sprinkle flax seeds on my morning yogurt. It's an easy habit that adds those healthy fats without any fuss. Sometimes I hear people talking about supplements, but I try to get my omega-3 South from real food whenever I can. It feels better knowing I'm nourishing my body with something natural. And I always check with my doctor before trying new supplements, just to be safe. If you're like me and sometimes feel stiff or achy, I encourage you to try these foods. Small changes can really add up to feeling better every day. Just remember, it's about taking care of yourself bit by bit, so you can keep enjoying life with less pain and more freedom to move around. Oh, my dear friends, let me tell you about potassium. It's such an important mineral that many of us don't think about enough. As I got older, I noticed my legs sometimes felt tired or cramped, especially after a long day. That's when I learned how potassium helps keep our muscles working smoothly and prevents those sudden cramps that can make us stumble or fall. I found that foods like bananas, sweet potatoes, and avocados are great sources of potassium. I started adding a banana to my breakfast and sometimes roasted sweet potatoes for dinner. It's a simple change, but it really helped me feel more steady and less worried about those pesky muscle cramps. Another thing I learned is that some medications can lower potassium levels in our bodies, which means we need to be extra careful if you're taking medicine like that. It's especially important to keep an eye on your diet and maybe talk to your doctor about how to maintain good potassium levels. I also noticed drinking enough water helps, because when we're dehydrated, our muscles don't work as well. So, combining potassium-rich foods with staying hydrated made a big difference in how my legs felt throughout the day. So, my advice is to include these potassium-packed foods in your meals and listen to your body. If you feel any muscle weakness or cramping, don't ignore it. And always check with your healthcare provider to make sure you're doing the best for your health. It's these little things that help us keep moving safely and with confidence. You know, my friends, one thing I didn't pay much attention to at first was drinking enough water. But as I got older, I realized how important hydration really is for keeping our bodies working well, especially our muscles. Even mild dehydration can make us feel dizzy, tired, and shaky, which isn't safe when we're trying to stay steady on our feet. I started making a habit of sipping water throughout the day, and I also enjoy herbal teas. They're gentle and comforting. Sometimes I even eat water-rich fruits like watermelon and cucumber, which feel refreshing and help keep me hydrated without me even thinking about it. It's like giving my body a little extra boost. Doctors say that when we don't drink enough, our muscles don't get the fluids they need to work properly, and that can make cramps and weakness worse. So, staying hydrated is a simple but powerful way to keep our legs feeling strong and steady. I've noticed that on days when I forget to drink enough, I feel more tired and off balance. That little difference reminded me how important it is to keep a water bottle handy, so I can take small sips all day long. It's such an easy step, but makes a big difference in how I feel. So, dear friends, I encourage you to pay attention to your water intake every day, whether it's plain water, tea, or juicy fruits. It all helps your muscles and balance. Just remember, if you ever feel dizzy or very tired, it's always best to check with your doctor. Staying hydrated is one of those small habits that keeps you as safe and moving with confidence. Let me take a moment to remind you, dear friends, about all the wonderful things we talked about today. Magnesium, protein, calcium with vitamin D, omega-3s, potassium, and staying properly hydrated. These are the building blocks that help keep our legs strong and steady. I've tried many of these myself, and I can honestly say they've made a difference in my daily life. It's easy to forget that our bodies need these nutrients every day, especially as we get older. When we focus on eating a variety of these foods, we're giving our muscles and bones the support they need to keep us moving safely. It's not just about avoiding falls, but about feeling confident when we stand up, walk, and enjoy our favorite activities. I want you to know that it's never too late to start making small changes. Maybe add a handful of spinach to your salad. Enjoy a piece of salmon once a week. Or keep a banana handy for a quick snack. These little choices add up over time, and your body will thank you for it. Remember, these tips come from science and from my own experience, but they are not a replacement for your doctor's advice. Always check with your health care provider before making changes to your diet or routine, especially if you have health conditions or take medications. So, my dear friends, take these ideas to heart and make them part of your daily life. Together, we can keep our legs strong, our balance steady, and our spirits high. Stay safe, stay healthy, and keep walking with confidence every day. Now, before you go, dear friend, I want to invite you to watch another helpful video we made just for you. It's called 7 Vitamins to Make Senior Legs Stronger Fast. In that video, you'll learn even more easy and powerful ways to keep your legs strong and steady every day. Just click right here, point, or gesture to the link. And let's keep taking good care of ourselves together. You deserve to feel strong and confident, and I'll be here with you every step of the way. Don't miss it.